During a hunting trip to celebrate a birthday, this individual had a chilling encounter in the forest. A shadowy figure appeared on the opposite side of the road, standing completely still and staring directly at them. Despite extensive online research, they couldn't find any accounts resembling the eerie figure, which they and their girlfriend nicknamed the Ghoul. To this day, the identity or nature of what they encountered remains a mystery. A Redditor shared a harrowing experience involving their fearless tour guide during a demonstration.
Process, but instead of bringing 100% back out here, they only bring 20% back. So the 80% was boots, shoes, purses, wallets, watch bands, meats at restaurants, things of that nature. I'll drop your GoPro, babe.
As the guide leaned toward the water, an alligator suddenly lunged, snapping its jaws around his hand. Astonishingly, the guide calmly pulled away without showing any signs of panic or injury. Typically, an alligator bite is followed by a deadly death roll, but something seemed to disrupt the attack. Whether it was sheer luck or the guide's remarkable expertise, his composure in such a dangerous moment was truly extraordinary. Ocelot Revolver 89, a 34-year-old veteran and hunter, recounted a chilling experience while scouting a hunting spot in Kentucky. While setting up a trail camera to monitor a prime location, he initially captured several photos of a large buck roaming the area. However, the wildlife activity suddenly ceased without explanation. Upon checking the camera, he found it was still functioning, and had even taken a photo of him working near the site. Intrigued, he reviewed the last image of the buck, and what he saw next left him deeply unsettled. Standing in the shadows of the forest was a pale, ghostly figure, its shape eerily human, yet undeniably otherworldly. The disturbing sight was enough to make him abandon the area entirely. While hunting in a Canadian forest, this individual faced a terrifying encounter. A black bear suddenly charged at him, and armed with only a bow. He attempted to scare it off by shouting, but his efforts were unsuccessful. Fortunately, the bear eventually retreated, leaving him unharmed. It was a close call, and the outcome could have been far more dire. While hunting in the forest, this individual heard strange noises and began recording. Suddenly, a humanoid figure darted across the road at an incredible speed before vanishing into the woods. The swift, unexplained movement sparked intense debate among viewers. Some speculated it might be a cryptid, while others dismissed it as an animal or a well-executed prank. Reddit user Cake, the Legend 69, had an unsettling experience while exploring a wooded area for hunting. While taking photos, she captured an eerie figure standing in the distance. She clarified that everyone in her group was behind her, focused on other areas, ruling them out as the source. Later, they discovered the location was once an abandoned logging town that mysteriously disappeared, leaving behind 13 old graves with weathered headstones. This revelation left many wondering whether the figure hinted at something paranormal, or if there might be a more logical explanation. While staying in her cabin in the woods, a woman heard strange noises outside her bedroom window. Concerned, she set up a security camera to investigate. What she captured was chilling. A man peering into her window. When he noticed the camera, he fled, only to return later to steal the device. Whether the stalker was ever caught remains unknown. While hunting in the woods at night, a hunter came across a massive spider dragging a mouse across the forest floor. Unsure if the spider posed a threat, he decided to keep his distance. Carefully, he filmed the unsettling scene while remaining vigilant of his surroundings for the rest of his hunt. A Reddit user from Switzerland shared a chilling experience during a nighttime walk in the forest.
Eerie, childlike screams echoed through the trees, creating an unsettling atmosphere. The uploader dismissed foxes, a common explanation for such sounds, insisting there were none in the area. If it wasn't foxes, what could have been the source of those haunting cries? While observing wildlife in a Canadian forest, a man noticed something unusual. Instead of spotting animals, he saw a strange humanoid figure crouched among the trees. The figure appeared to be waiting for something, possibly preparing for an ambush. At one point, it seemed to signal to someone, or something, suggesting it wasn't alone. During the recording, a cyclist passed by, and when the camera panned back, the creature had vanished. The man saw nothing else unusual that day. Two friends were fishing when they heard a nearby gunshot from a hunter. Initially dismissing it, they continued their activity, until disaster nearly struck.
Holy sh! Stop shooting! Hey! Hey! You shot my boat! It hit my boat!
A bullet ricocheted off their boat deck, narrowly missing one of their feet. Reviewing the footage frame by frame revealed just how close the shot came. Had their boat drifted slightly further, it could have been a direct hit. A Reddit user shared a chilling trail camera photo capturing two human-like figures eerily floating above the ground. Locals refer to these apparitions as the Tree People, believed to be ghosts haunting the forest. The area is notorious for paranormal encounters, adding to the air of mystery surrounding the unsettling image. While reviewing footage from his trail camera, a hunter captured a truly unsettling image. It depicted a creature with eyes resembling those of a cougar, but a disturbingly human-like face. Some speculated it could be a cryptid, while others suggested it might simply be a person whose appearance was distorted by lighting or perspective. A boat crew in Wisconsin experienced a mysterious encounter with a glowing green blob in the sea.
Yes. Nope. No.
We're chasing a green blob.
Yeah, we're chasing a green blob. We're chasing a green blob right now. Yeah, we're okay. You guys want to see this thing? You want to see this thing?
The luminous object moved steadily across the pitch-black water, prompting the crew to chase it while reporting the sighting to others. Speculation about its nature ranged from a submarine to something extraterrestrial. After spending a day in the forest, a man decided to wash his car, only to discover something terrifying inside. A snake had slipped into the vehicle through an opening. Its textured skin blended seamlessly with the interior, and he realized he had likely been driving with the dangerous animal for some time. The thought of what could have happened sent chills down his spine. A hunter captured a terrifying video of a swirling tower of fire rising high into the sky, moving like a regular tornado. Unlike typical tornadoes, this fire-nado combined wind, smoke, heat, and flames, leaving destruction in its wake. These phenomena occur when a wildfire or intense firestorm generates its own wind, creating a vortex of fire. The hunter described feeling as if he was witnessing an apocalypse and feared for his life. Fortunately, the fire-nado changed direction, allowing him to escape safely. A camper experienced a terrifying wake-up call when he opened his tent to find a bear casually sniffing around. The bear seemed unaware it was being filmed, but the video ends abruptly, leaving viewers to wonder how the camper handled the situation. What would you have done in his place? In Romania, a group of friends driving through a forest encountered a bear. One person decided to toss food to the animal, which initially seemed harmless as the bear calmly ate.
No, no. No, 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 no. Huh?
However, without warning, it lunged at the man. The person filming ducked in shock, and when the camera refocused, the bear was already running off. Bears are powerful and unpredictable animals, and feeding them can provoke dangerous behavior. Respect their space. During a nighttime forest ride, a biker recorded his journey with a GoPro, only to discover a chilling surprise in the footage later. As he navigated the dark trail, his headlights briefly illuminated a ghostly humanoid figure, standing motionless in the middle of the path. Strangely, the rider didn't notice anything unusual during the ride and passed by without stopping. What could the GoPro have captured on that eerie night? A hiker witnessed something unlike anything he had ever seen before.
Guys, I think so. Go back. Go back. Go back.
A dramatic eruption of a mud volcano. Thick mud and soil erupted from the ground, creating a striking scene. Mud volcanoes form when gas and mud build up under pressure, causing fractures that allow the mixture to surface. Although less destructive than traditional volcanoes, the sudden eruption still appeared dangerous. The hiker wisely decided to move to a safer spot to continue his hike. Christopher was driving through a desert in an unnamed Arabic-speaking country when he noticed a strange figure in the distance.
When we got the WRC edition, then it's the World Rally Championship. I think that's a German owner or whatever. German owner or is it man or is it girl? Is it woman? You're a woman.
As he got closer, he realized it was a woman. Concerned that she might be stranded, he turned around to offer help, but she had mysteriously vanished. With no place to hide in the open desert, her sudden disappearance seemed impossible, leading him to believe he had encountered an Arab ghost.
Two hunters in a deserted forest were startled by a loud, horrifying scream that echoed through the trees.
Huh? I think it's time to go.
Unsure of its source, they quickly considered leaving, suspecting the sound could be a warning or something more sinister. What could have caused such a loud and unsettling noise? While hunting alone in the woods at dusk, a man began hearing strange, continuous noises.
We harvest venison and we eat that, so... But anyway, I want you to hear this. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can hear a little better. Just a minute. Like I said, I'm quite a long ways away from the gifting rock. So why are we hearing that out here? A mile away. I'm gonna try to ask the farmer that owns this property if he's ever heard this sound before. Well, I take that back. Funny story. Of course he's not gonna hear that sound, he's deaf. An idiot. He's deaf, so he's never going to hear that sound. Anyhow, alright guys, stay safe out there. Hopefully I can get a deer yet tonight. I'm thinking probably not. Whatever that is probably what's keeping the deer out of here. It's the third time I've hunted here and haven't seen a deer yet, so maybe that's what it is.
He recorded the unsettling sounds, which were unlike anything he had ever encountered. Though experienced in the outdoors, he couldn't identify the source and speculated that the noises were scaring away nearby deer. He was never able to determine who or what was behind the sounds, and hoped that someone else might have the answers. While driving back from a camping trip, a group noticed something disturbing by the roadside.
What'd you see?
What?
What? It's behind that tree. Niana, what is that?
Near a tree, they spotted a shadowy figure lurking in the darkness. Its unsettling movements were enough to make them leave without looking back. This man was hunting in the woods when he suddenly heard strange, eerie grunts filling the air. Could these sounds be from wild animals? Or is there something more sinister at play? A man ventured into the forest during daylight to explore a reported Bigfoot sighting. He pointed out signs such as broken branches and disturbed ground, suggesting something might be living nearby. Suddenly,
it almost looked like something's been kind of keeping shelter back here. I mean, that's probably from a fire pit, old one. I don't know.
A terrifying sound was heard, and the video ended abruptly. The unsettling noise and sudden cutoff left everyone questioning what truly happened out there. A man used an app to generate a random location deep in the woods and decided to investigate at night. As he ventured further, he heard chilling growling noises echoing in the distance. Growing louder. But after reviewing the footage, he noticed something even more unsettling. At the very start of the video, two glowing eyes can be seen watching him from the shadows, before quickly disappearing into the darkness. Who or what could he have encountered in those woods? A group of hunters and their dogs ventured deep into a dense Scandinavian forest in pursuit of a wild boar. After an intense search, the dogs finally cornered the animal, barking wildly to alert the hunters.
Hey! Hey! Ah!
One hunter decided to take the shot, but then the boar suddenly charged straight at him with astonishing speed. The sheer force and aggression of the boar's charge made the situation potentially deadly, bringing the hunter just moments away from a fatal encounter. Lux Yi investigated a reportedly haunted cemetery and captured something unusual.
Guarichos. Acá pueden ver, pueden corroborar que hay un animal, miren, un animal muerto también, de los guarichos que se hacen acá en esta zona. ¿Lo puede levantar, por favor? Sí.
On film, as they continued.
Allá atrás se puede apreciar, no sé si alcanza la toma de mi celular, porque mi celular es un celular muy bajo en resolución, pero bueno, vamos a caminar a ver si...
They filmed some of the tombs when suddenly...
No, esto de no creer, esto de no creer, vamos. Corran.
A small white figure was spotted moving slowly through the tall grass. After fleeing, they managed to capture one last glimpse of the figure on video.
Ahí se ve. La verdad que se mueve, está en movimiento. La verdad que Jesús de Nazaret. No, vamos, corran.
The identity of the figure remains a mystery. An experienced camper spent the night alone in a remote Indonesian forest, seeking peace and solitude. As darkness fell, strange wailing sounds echoed through the trees.
Siapa kamu? Hei. Siapa kamu? Halo.
Masih seperti ada yang minta tolong teman-teman, kayak nangis. Itu tadi tangan siapa teman-teman. La ilaha illallah, kecil sekali. Sepertinya seperti cakar. Subhanallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Apa itu? Tikus ya? Kamu jangan meneror aku ya. Apa ya teman-teman? Itunya jatuh. Seperti bunyi itu kesenggol tikus ya. Jangan-jangan kesenggol tikus ya. Astagfirullahaladzim, ada yang nangis, siapa itu? Hei. Kedengeran gak teman-teman? La ilaha illallah. Seperti dari depan sini teman-teman.
Initially dismissing them as animals or wind, he returned to his tent, but the noises grew louder. A guttural dragging sound unsettled him, and when he peered outside, the forest appeared empty.
Kok seperti ada sesuatu sih, apa ya? Perasaan aku aja apa kali ya? Seperti ada yang aneh loh teman-teman. Astagfirullahaladzim, la ilaha illallah. Gimana kamu?
Later, he saw a translucent figure, a woman floating above his tent, swaying eerily. Frozen with fear, he rushed outside, but found no trace of her. Unable to explain the experience, he packed up at dawn. What do you think he saw? In the woods, Reddit user Sago shared a chilling clip from his walk through the forest after 2 a.m. Listen carefully. Are these screams from a wild animal, a person, or something even more frightening? The user ran for his life and wasn't planning on taking a nighttime walk again anytime soon. In 2006, two brothers were camping in British Columbia when one of them spotted something unsettling in the distance.
Look! Quick, stay! Stay back!
What the hell? A large, dark figure was walking, and at first they thought it was a bear. However, upon closer inspection, they realized it wasn't a bear, and they quickly left the area.
Okay, this is where we were when we just saw 15 minutes ago a live, I don't know, some sort of humanoid thing, I don't know. We're in the enchanted forest at Tofino, right by that tree over there. Over there. Yeah, that one. We saw it. Let's go see if we can, I don't know. What?
Okay.
Holy shit. Okay, come on guys. Okay, right here. Come check the ground. I don't know. Maybe, oh god. Wait, come here, come here. Come here. Look at that. This is, he ran backwards, right? Over there somewhere. Over there. See, that could be a possible footprint. I don't know.
Could be.
Like, look. Yeah, I bet, like, any foot would.
When they returned later, they found enormous footprints on the ground that appeared to belong to a massive creature. In the video, the brothers explained that the figure they saw was about 6 feet tall and hunched over. While some believed it could have been a giant black bear, the strange footprints raised doubts. This person was hiking in the Gila National Forest when they suddenly heard an eerie sound. Since no visible figure appears in the video, it's hard to determine who or what made the sounds. Could it have been a cryptid, or was it just an animal? The mystery remains unresolved. A hunter, perched in a tree, recorded a curious bear approaching.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Get!
When suddenly, the bear started climbing the tree with surprising speed. The hunter, scared, shouted to scare the bear away, but it kept climbing. The bear almost reached him before losing interest and climbing back down.
Get! Get!
While black bears are typically not aggressive and prefer to avoid humans, they can be unpredictable, especially when they feel threatened or curious. Fortunately, the hunter remains safe. A Reddit user shared images from an old trail camera that featured his brother, but upon closer inspection, a ghostly figure appears to be walking in the background. In the second image, taken just seconds later, the figure is gone. His brother, who was certain he was alone at the time, couldn't explain what the camera had captured. The stark difference between his brother's image and the apparition suggests it could be a ghost. In a trail cam video shared by a TikTok user, a dark figure briefly appears in a densely wooded forest. The figure resembles a creature, possibly an ape, gorilla, or monkey. While gorillas typically have short necks, this figure appears to have a noticeable one, leading some viewers to believe it could be the legendary Bigfoot. Though little context was provided, the footage is undeniably intriguing. This hunter recorded himself and his wife as they tracked a bear through the forest. At first, they struggled to find the bear, but once they did, the situation took a dramatic turn.
I don't see him, Jimmy.
He's right there at the bottom of the tree.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay.
Ah! There's someone throwing him in. Oh shit.
Shit, back up, honey. Get back. Shit, run, baby. Shit. Go, baby, run. Ah! God damn it. Lord. Shit. Go, bear. Run, baby.
Suddenly, the bear charged at them. In a moment of sheer courage, the man put himself in harm's way to ensure his wife's safety. The bear eventually retreated, leaving the couple shaken but alive. This hunter was out in the forest when he witnessed something truly unbelievable. The man appears to be chasing after something, then stops and focuses his camera on a distant area, revealing a massive dark creature moving through the bushes. As the cameraman gets closer, the creature is seen standing upright, his posture more human-like than that of a gorilla, with long arms and a tall stature. Looks like something other than an ordinary ape. Unfortunately, the location of the encounter remains unknown, leaving the sighting shrouded in mystery. This trail cam photo from the woods in Texas shows deer grazing peacefully, but in the background, a pale humanoid figure lurks in the shadows. Some viewers speculate it could be a skinwalker, while others believe it might be the ghost of an old-time miner. However, we can't rule out the possibility that it's simply a deer captured from an unusual angle. What do you think? While inspecting a stream in the woods for fish, a fisherman noticed something unusual in the water.
What in the heck? I hope that's not what I think it is. Oh my gosh. Are you guys seeing this? I'm not even lying to you guys. I think that is a freaking mountain lion because the tail is super long. I think that is a freaking mountain lion, you guys. Like, what? That is honestly really eerie. Dude, okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna grab this big stick and we're gonna try to lift that whatever it is out of the water just so we can get a better look. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, that is freaking creepy, dude. What is that? Look at that. Look at that. You guys see that tail? Oh my.
The shape and tail suggested it was a mountain lion. The animal may have drowned due to injury before entering the water, or perhaps it suffered from illness or a fight with another animal. The fisherman left feeling unsettled.